10 clear signs of maturity. 1. When you know the other person is lying, you just smile and let it go. 2. You understand that life is better when nobody knows anything about you. 3. You realize your mental health matters way more than any relationship. 4. It's become 10 times easier to outgrow your lazy and unambitious friends. 5. You never take advice from people who are not where you want to be in life. 6. You never force anyone to choose you. Instead, you let people do whatever pleases them. 7. You understand that no one owes you anything. You play to win your own battles. 8. You have realized that you are not responsible for other people's happiness. 9. You don't allow pain to destroy you. Instead, you build strength from the pain. 10. You have mastered the art of taking action.
Safely out of the fishing lane.
Right time. 10 clear signs.
Nothing have no brakes out here.
Of maturity.
So when you gotta cross over, cross this fishing lane, you make sure there's no boats coming, no commercial vessels, because they can't stop. And physics will dictate who will win that battle. Safely across. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bust the rocks up. Got a little deep diver. Until I get to the fishing grounds, I'm gonna troll. Motivation, inspiration word for the day would be:
the greatest enemies we face are not in the outside world, but within ourselves. Fears, doubts, and insecurities are the real barriers to success. Face your inner enemies and discover the immense power that resides within you. The greatest enemies...
See how well this one does. 20 foot deep. I think I'm gonna go with...
I never forget where I came from.
60
Because I come from nothing, and guess what? I'm willing to go back there if need be. Because nothing was given. The turtle always win the race slow and steady. It's okay to get the two, but you always got to start at one, so don't forget where you come from.
Lock the reel in.
Always trust everyone to be themselves, but trust the fact that you can see them well. You mean? It takes too much energy to not trust someone. You mean? Trust them to be
To
them.
the horizon of the water.
Trust the snake to bite you. Trust the lion to laugh. Trust the deep still. Trust them to be them. But know them when you see them.
Kind of like mine's in the water.
Something shows up in your lifetime and you are ignoring it.
As it trolls.
You are avoiding it. You're trying to run away from it. And you face it.
That's a light tackle pole.
You face the anger, you face the fear, you face the jealousy, you face the pain.
Trying new things.
You face what you don't like.
Too strong
you
for
face
this
the fact that you are out of your comfort zone. Why? Because you know that once you have overcome it and find a solution for it, it's solved for this lifetime.
Yeah, way too strong for this pole. I need a surf pole. Heavy duty. Yeah, that's a deep diver right there. And this pole is way too light. I'll cast at them. But until then, let me get to the fishing grounds safely across. We came in from over there. All right, let's get a safe passage to the fishing grounds. I wanted to troll this bank here. I don't feel like changing that crankbait out. Work with what I got. I'm gonna do, since this is rocky, I'm not gonna do a drop line, even though I can go fish out the lead if it gets snagged. I'm gonna do a float. I have about 2.5 hours to fish. It's 10 o'clock. I'll get out by 12 o'clock. 30-minute travel time. So that'll put me right at 130. Motivation, inspiration for today would be
more rooms than I have ever entered. It has been spoken from mouths that don't even know me, and hated by people that never even met me.
Gotta be some fish around here. There's some, I don't know what kind of ducks those are, diving right there, but they're diving for something. Or is it what is it, an otter? I don't know what that is. What is that? Well, whatever it is, it ain't gonna let me see. I think it was a beaver. Maybe a beaver, I do not know. What is it? These pylons are hiding it. And I didn't bring my shark tooth. Oh, it's an otter. A family of otters. They look like otters, are they? Yeah, those are otters. Don't you come over here messing with me. What's going on? Little peekaboo. Don't come jumping on my, oh, y'all eating off the bark over here. Don't come jumping on my kayak. Don't come over here messing with me. I ain't messing with you. Oh, they eating. They eating bark. Oh, you tame one, aren't you? Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. It's so good. It's so good. Is it good? Is it good? Stay off my crankbait.
6 things you should never tell people. Number 1, don't tell people your plans, they will sabotage you. Number 2, don't tell people your weakness, they will use them against you. Number 3, don't tell people your failures. They will always see you as a failure and never give you the opportunity. Number 4, don't tell people your next big move. Move in silence. Take action and shock them with your results. Number 5, don't tell people your secrets. Only a fool reveals secrets. Number 6, don't tell people your income or the source of your income. Always make them wonder. Follow us for more videos.
I see you.
Honestly, what people say about me doesn't affect me. I'm the only one who knows my journey. Only I know what I've been through. We're here to be happy, not to please everyone. Outside of those I love and who love me, the opinions of others don't matter to me. I have too much to do to waste time hating those who hate me or who have betrayed me. People will always talk, believe what they want, and think what they want. Frankly, I don't care. I've helped people who then betrayed me, wiped the tears of those who made me cry, and supported those who tried to bring me down. Now, I no longer waste my time arguing or getting angry with those who poison my life. I simply walk away.
Still got a ways to go. The fishing
True wealth is
ground.
expecting nothing from others. True freedom is owing nothing to anyone. Thank you for listening.
Got all that over there to fish. All along there.
Cause see, gas pipes burst.
All that
People
over
rob
there to
houses,
fish.
Planes fly in the building. So what you gonna do? You gonna live in fear? You got to live your life. Have fun. Be yourself. Make mistakes.
Those are all looking for. Wherever they're at, that's where the fishes usually are at. Cause they be fishing. Those birds be diving. Looking for life. Looking for life. Wherever there's life, that's where the fish are at. We got 10 more minutes till we get to the fishing ground. Always got to go against the current. So when starting off, go against the current and come back in or come out with the current. I don't know, we're going into outgoing tide right now, so the water level should be dropping. Oh, you're using a wiggle wort. That's perfect. All right, let's get to the fishing ground, which is right around that bend over there. So let me pull this diver up, which is slowing me down quite a bit. Look at that. Weeds on there. Was not even fishing. Was not even fishing. So let me pull that up and get to the fishing grounds. And then I can do some drop line worms to relax my arms, catch my breath. So I'm gonna just dig. Just dig and just dig. I have some huge shoulders, outstanding biceps, forearms like Popeye, the Sailor Man, water therapy. It's not fishing all the time. Against the current, strengthening little muscles, soft tissue muscles on my shoulders, helping out with any aches and pains, strengthening up all those small tissues. Weather's nice and warm. Getting ready for the winter arthritis. Shouldn't hurt as bad. That's by doing this in the summertime. As long as you have all your safety precautions. Safety first in everything. Crawling alone. Slow grind. You gotta set up a good pace. Get a stroke stride. Closer to the bank, there's less current to fight. Get into the slack water area. Should glide real smooth and fast. Being too fish crazy. You gotta catch all the fish in the water. Let's get to the fishing grounds. It's a journey. This is a journey.
I never forget where I came from. Because I come from nothing, and guess what? I'm willing to go back there.
The turtle wins the race.
Because nothing was given.
The turtle wins
the
race.
Always wins the race, slow and steady. It's okay
Nice
to
and
get
slow
to it,
and
you always
easy.
have to start at once, so don't forget where you come from.
That's why the fish is the bonus. I'm so thrilled when I catch a fish. And all the work I put in just to get to the fishing area. All right, let's get into the shallow, slack tide water. I don't have my drive. I say your legs are stronger than your arms. All these vessels are made for specific reasons. This will do better in slack water. Make sure none of my poles. I'm gonna go around this ramp and then go towards the bank. Put together my formula, my strategy. Let's gauge my speed by how fast I pass this dock up. And I'll keep that speed. That's a good pace. That's a real good pace. All right. All right, let's get into the slack water. Taking 45 minutes to get there, and it's going to take 10 minutes to get back because you're going to be riding with the current. Never forget that. Against the current, it discourages you. You feel like you ain't going to never get there. But if you know where the still water is at, where the current is not in, or your slack water is at where the current is not in, and you can get through those areas really fast. So stay out of the fishing lane. Get close to the bank. All right. Motivation and inspirational word for the day.
If you find someone good, stop searching for someone better. We flirt with beauty, but we marry behavior. Stop being sad for someone who is happy without you. You can't regain lost time, but you can stop wasting your time. You don't marry the body, but the heart of a woman. You don't marry the wallet, but the respect and consideration of a man. Some people fear loneliness because they believe happiness requires company.
Stay out the current. Slack tide, slack water, get to where you're going a lot faster now.
Did it once, go do it again. The one who hurts forgets quickly, but the one who bears the scar never forgets. Apologizing is beautiful, but avoiding hurting people is even more beautiful. Trust is like a mirror. Once broken, you can glue it back together, but the cracks will always be there. You can't please everyone or love everyone, but you can respect everyone.
You better listen to me and listen to me good. Don't you ever, and I mean ever forget how they played you in order to make somebody else feel comfortable.
Follow the shoreline.
Embrace solitude.
Oh, we have stumps.
Choose someone who is proud.
I love this kayak. Yeah, stump right there.
And accepts you as you
Another
are.
stump right there. Just glide right over them. And get the heck out of them though.
And your state of mind. Someone who doesn't abandon you at every challenge.
Glide right over these stumps.
Choose someone who doesn't let you cry, who doesn't let you doubt, Choose someone with whom you can have deep discussions. Someone who truly seeks to understand you rather than to win the argument. Don't cling to someone who has shown you many times that they didn't want you. Don't hope that the person will change their mind or that the situation will improve over time.
All right.
Don't force things too much. Don't force communication just to have hope. You can find someone better. Don't remain stuck with this person for life. Don't be afraid of solitude.
I battled on my own, suffering mentally, and no one knew it. I hid my pain with a smile, not wanting to burden anyone with what I'm going through. It's not because I don't want or need help, but because in the past I had it thrown in my face. So I go it alone.
Those stumps probably would have ripped off my transducer if I would have had my fish finder set up on this, which is my fish finder mounts right there. Transducer would have been ripped right off. It was underwater stumps. All right, boulders, shallow, about 2 feet. I could anchor right here and cast out right here. This looks like some fishy water.
Don't feel pressured to choose anyone if you believe there's something better out there. Feel free to explore. No one should hold you back. Life is too brief to cling to someone who is uncertain about staying. Value your freedom and genuine feelings. Stay only if your heart feels truly at home, not because someone asked you to. Aim to be a deliberate choice, not just a fallback. You deserve someone who recognizes your worth and understands your contribution to their life.
All right, back out in the current again.
I feel of being alone or from mere habit. Seek someone who stays because they can't envision a life without you. The
resistance on my paddle.
Open. You're free to find your happiness elsewhere, and no one will stand in your way. Meanwhile, keep moving forward, building your life, and finding joy
motivational word
your
for the day.
Happiness should stem from your own growth, not from someone else.
Making headway.
This question is deep, but tell me, if you turned your phone off and didn't contact anybody for a week, who would be looking for you?
See that buoy right there in front? That's where I'm headed. That's where I'm headed.
Whatever you do in life, just make sure at the end of the day that you're happy. Life is too short for stress and unhappiness.
Staying close to the shore, staying out of the current, can make headway faster that way. Get to where I'm going faster that way. Stay out of the current. Just glide, baby. Just glide. Just glide. Just glide. Told you it's a journey. Just glide. You know how good I'm gonna feel after I get out of this water? Get my land legs back on. You know how good I'm gonna feel? My upper body's gonna be feeling so good. Just glide. Two in one purpose. 2 in 1. I love kayaking. Oh yes, this is so nice. 2 in 1. have the confidence build up because I have these buoys on here. I'm sure I would feel tippy if I didn't have these buoys. Not a professional. Not a beginner neither. Just efficient. Always can learn. Always can learn. Eventually, my goal is to learn how to roll this, because this is a whitewater kayak designed for whitewaters. The reason why I want to learn how to roll, I got this idea of going out to the ocean and fishing right off the bank. Well, not the bank, I mean fishing right off the beach. Clear the breakers, clear the waves, get on the bars. But the current out there is no joke. Dig, dig, dig. I built my shoulders up for it. Dig, 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 dig. I'm excited. Almost to the fishing grounds. Almost to the fishing grounds.
What if I told you Insane was working 50 hours a week in some office?
Take a little shortcut through here.
Until you get to piss off. Ending up in some retirement village, hoping to die before suffering the indignity of trying to make it to the toilet on time. Wouldn't you consider that to be insane?
I'm only going to have about a good hour and a half of fishing once I get here.
I've already lost everything I needed. Now it's time to get everything.
Feel that current. All right. I can breathe now.
If something is important enough,
Good workout.
even if the odds are stacked
Oh,
against
made it.
you should still do it.
I got low water there, not passing through there, so that was my little shortcut. So I'm about to go around.
An easy way to find out if you can
High
trust
tide, you
someone.
can
Pay
go through
attention
there.
to the way that person talks about others. If they make fun of or talk badly about them, even though they are friendly towards them when they are around, then you can imagine how this person will talk about
Let's
you
get it.
behind your back.
Your friends and family do not always know what is best for you. Don't allow anyone to treat you badly just because you love them. Never let yourself become
Still on the
completely
outgoing
dependent
tide.
on anyone. Always be able
check
to
to see
support
when the,
yourself financially,
when it's coming
mentally, and
This is actually
physically.
incoming tide.
If you can go through
Yeah.
life without experiencing
Going
pain,
against the current.
you probably haven't been born
So I
yet.
think I'm gonna end up
We walk away from our
going against
dreams,
the
afraid we may fail,
incoming. So this
or
is
worse
still the
yet,
same pressure.
afraid we may
Yeah, that's right.
succeed.
It's just the time of the day
You
that I
can't
chose to get in
expect
the water.
everyone to be
I
good to
didn't check
you,
the tide report before I
and
got
at the
in.
same time, you can't be good to everyone. It is during the worst times of your life that you will get to see the true colors
It'll
of
make
the
no
people
difference
who
to me
say
anyway.
they care for you.
All right, I didn't lose any gear. No mishaps. Enjoy some nature scenery with the otters. Yeah, that was a good track. Or a good trek. That was a good trek. Not tired. Getting ready to sit and anchor in an area for about an hour. Build my energy back up. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I gotta get through these. Hopefully my poles are not going to. I might have to bring one pole in. Let's see here. Which one is the wider? Which one is the wider gap? Poles are up pretty high, huh?
Cause see, gas pipes burst, people rob houses, planes fly in the building. So what you gonna do? You gonna live in fear? You got to live your life. Have fun. Be yourself. Make mistakes.
I can do it. Okay, pole clearance. No pole clearance. Oh, shoot. There we go. Oh. Get that line off that pole. Dang it. There we go. There. Oh, get off that pole. Oh, man. Come on. Can I? Oh, he got him a fish. He got him a fish. I'm over here fighting with the pole and gear and stuff. And he trolling. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. Come on. Take your time. Take your time. Oh, man. I re-rigged this. This broke my line. You got your one? I'm about to get some walkie-talkies. Oh, man. That's all right. Almost cleared it. I was just talking that. Thought he got him a fish. That's not the pole that I'm fishing with anyway. Yeah, I want to bring some walkie-talkies out here next time. See how that current, that wind. Oh, he got him one. All right. I'm not going to recover that distance. I'll wait until he come back up here. He got him one. Somebody's fishing. That's a wigglewort. Wiggleworts where they catch. All right, let me get over here. Get to where I'm going. All right now. Re-rig this pole. I didn't lose any gear, didn't lose no lead, didn't lose the bobber. A little mishap. Contribute that to fatigue. Being tired maybe. Almost passed it. I should have took it up on the high side. I should have passed it up on the high side, but then I was worried about this little pole over here. Oh well. How it is, how it goes. Well, I'm gonna see if there's any fish out here, right? Let's see here. I'm not giving up no bait, not giving up no gear, not giving up nothing. I'm gonna fish smart. How deep is this? 7 feet. Calibration markings. All right, 7 feet. So all I need to know is how deep it is. All right, there are some bass in here. Looking for a school. Looking for a school. I'm looking for a preschool. Looking for a school of some good-sized fish. Not the little ones, but the big ones. Not the preschool size, but the big size. All right, let me get my fishing on. Let me find a place to anchor. I want to throw out into 30 feet. This is 6 feet through here. I can see the shelf. There's an eagle flying above me. right, let me get a good feel. Just coasting along now. It's the wind pushing me. All right, this is where I think it should be very successful at. You got water flow all through here, circulating. So there's a lot of food and debris in this area. Outgoing tide. This is where the water's circling. You can see how the kayak is just, how it's moving. It's circling through here. And so you got a lot of, you got the shoreline right here, 7 feet of water over there. Outgoing. And this is going outgoing through here. Joining up through here, and it's all going that way. And so current's not ripping, no high winds, midday. Usually the fish start biting right about noon, but we're gonna chance it and see if they're eating earlier. Got one pole. It's ready to go. Throw some worms on it. Make sure I'm not in the boat lane. So any speed boaters come through here, whipping through here, I'm not in their way. I just saw surface. Saw some fish break surface over there. And so that's where I'm going. You hurry and put that fish on that stringer. I hear you, bro. Got him one. We're probably gonna be over there trolling for a while. Why leave to go find fish when you catching fish? So he gonna be over there for a while. I'm gonna be over here. So my destination is right here. Not final destination, just part of my destinations. Oh, it feels good. All right, let's see what we can catch. Let's see what wants to catch itself. All right, there's the boat lane. See that boat right there coming out? That's the middle of the channel right there. So he must be getting ready to go down south towards downtown Portland. Okay, let's get a good look and see, where do you think they might be at? Gotta get past this clearance, this clearing right here. Here's this wake. No problem. Grab the top of the weight and push through. That'll be like when you're out there on the ocean. Those waves come through. You get on the top of them and you push through like that. And then if you have any kind of misunderstanding, that's when you can row. But I won't be able to have, well, I intend to have these buoys with me, so I won't be able to roll with these buoys, but I'm just thinking about it. Just thinking about it. Going through the process of what I'm gonna have to anticipate. Oh wow, come on, let's get this. What we got? What we got? What do you think? What do you think? Got 2 joining areas. One faster than the other. Got a little bit of wind over here on the top surface. Getting over anxious here. Just relax. Ready to catch some fish. Just relax. Enjoy the water. Enjoy the scenery. Took a while to get here, so enjoy it. Now that you're here, enjoy it. Enjoy it. The best thing about it is casting from the bank, getting snagged. The best part of it is casting out in the water. 100 feet from the bank, get snagged, you can go out and get your gear unsnagged. Hopefully, better chance of retrieving. Especially lead. Lead's pretty expensive. All right, so I'm not satisfied with this area yet. I've been over here and I got a habit. I got to break that habit because they're not always in the same area. They're all over the place. You never know where they're going to be at. You might go a whole week or a month without catching any quality fish. And you got to wait for whatever their clock says. They're going to be in close to the shoreline or whatever the case may be. So you enjoy being out with nature. Listen to the birds. They're talking. Gotta listen to them talk. Communicating to each other. See, there's a bird flying overhead over there, looking for something to eat. So if he's flying in circles overhead over there, then there's a good chance. He's scouting, he's soaring, he's scouting. There's 2. I hear a boat behind me. Yeah, I hear a boat coming up behind me. You're never supposed to leave your fishing buddy. I'm gonna give him a call, see what's going on. I'm gonna let him know that I'm right around the bend. If he wants to troll over there, I'm gonna be right around the bend, anchored. Be right with you. All right, here we go. caught 2. So he's over there finishing up that area. He's about almost done over there. He caught 2 trolling. And so we on the board. We are on the board. So now it's time for me to contribute. Catch me a couple. I just threw my fish finder out here and it told me I was in 14 feet of water. All right, we're on the board. We caught today. We in the catching club today. ACS is on. Catching today. Kayaks make such a difference. Access areas that you normally cannot access. Can't stress it enough. Just have to have just gotta have the courage. That initial courage. Get past all of those can't do moments of people saying don't do, can't do. I couldn't do that. I shouldn't do, you shouldn't do that. I don't know people that do this. I don't know people that do that. Well, guess what? You're born in this world by yourself. You're gonna leave this world by yourself. So you need to do everything that you want to do. You don't have to do what everybody else do. How else are you gonna enjoy your life? And so, I'm so happy that I got into this water. I'm so happy that I flipped the kayak and fell into the water. Then I was so happy when I caught my first 3-pound bass, and then I was hooked. Never again did I go on the bankside to fish. Always been in the water. And then I started noticing all the relaxation that I was having. Things that would normally tick me off, things that would normally trigger me, didn't bother me. I found myself being more still. Like how you have to sit on the water and be still. I found myself being more calm. How you have real calm water like it is right now, real calm days. I found myself being like that. The benefits are wonderful. They're just great. I've never been fishing over there. Now, this area, they have boathouses. I don't like to fish in front of people's homes. People don't know people, you know, and the water doesn't have regulations. It's open to traffic. So it doesn't belong to anyone. And so to avoid having a Ken or a Karen moment of a person that because you don't see very many kayakers out here or fishing kayakers out here. So to avoid any of those unwanted moments, I stay opposite direction of them. No one can, if they want to talk, they gotta waste their energy. They're not wasting mine. I'll just sit there and wave and smile. Just give them a wave, friendly. Just a wave, a friendly wave. Oh shucks! Look at this boat coming right in front of me. Which look at him. I didn't even see him. The horizon. I didn't even see him. I did not see that boat. I'm looking up, and I was blinded. Blend right into the horizon. Coming right at me, see? I did not know that. That's why I got this orange on. Bright colors. Orange, teal green, fluorescent colors. That's what you want to have on, so people can see you. Stay close to the shoreline. Stay close to solid objects that people don't want to ram into, and you'll be okay. Remember, you're not a boat, you're a kayak. Boaters have the right of way. They say kayakers have the right of way, but physics tell me that I can't beat a boat. So guess what? Yeah, physics says they are going to have the right of way. I'm coming out of this water alive. So I'm getting ready to start enjoying the purpose of which I came out here for, and that's to fish. All right, let's get set up. All right, time to anchor down. How you guys doing today? No fussing today? Somebody got a fuss. No? No hollering, no fussing? All right, well, I got you covered then. I'll leave you alone, leave me alone, we good. Right here? This a good spot to fish in? Y'all look pretty laid back. Is this a good spot to fish in? Well, let's find out. Outgoing. All right. Let's find out. Yeah. All right, so we know I want to face this direction. I'm gonna go up, drift down to get about right here. I think this is about 30 feet. My anchor is about 25 feet, so I want to fish in 20 feet of water. All right, now is when I got to calm down, relax. I made it to the fishing grounds finally. I'm just gonna throw this anchor. As soon as I get a stoppage, it's on. As soon as I get this anchor in the water. Oh, there you go. Don't start. I just asked you if you had something to say. What is that? Oh yeah, that's about 30 feet, 20 feet. Yeah, hit bottom. We hit bottom. All right. Straight down. Let's see if I had it on the right side. I want to be facing like this. That's how I want to be facing. All right, let's see if I can get myself situated. Okay, the anchor's right there. Put the buoy on this side. All right, found my positioning. Oh yeah, see, there's a lot that goes along with this. All right, positioning good. Nope, let's put it back. There we go. Turn in direction. Find the balance area. All right, there we are. I think I found it. That's where we want to fish. All right, hopefully it is in 15 feet is what I think it's in. Now what I can do is just let all the line out and then tie off, attach it to the kayak or carabiner, but I want to quick. And that should do it. right, we're ready to start fishing. All right. How many is that? 7? What? Was that your biggest one? Trolling, huh? That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, my turn. I'm on now. Oh, where are you? What are you? I'm on now. Well, we're back. You missed all the action. Battery went dead. Had to charge up. Got less than a quarter of battery. Successful day. 1 channel cat and 7 bass by trolling. 1 channel cat by drop line worm, and 7 bass by trolling. End of the day. Beautiful day. I did about hey, how far you think we went? 2 miles? A mile back and a mile out and a mile back in. That was nice. Unfortunately, couldn't show the catch. Well, that's the end of our day. Happy to say, success. Ain't caught shit, caught some fish today, ain't we? Official, baby. Thank you for watching. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with us. Thank you very much. Water therapy, relaxation, the fish is the bonus. It's what you call resilience. Ooh, look at this baby. Got you a nice stringer there, my man. I got my 1 catfish. We should have a little bit more time to fish.
And he had a crawfish in his mouth.
We did the thing, didn't we? Here's my one catfish. Didn't catch the action because of the batteries. I'm gonna get a nice battery bank next time out there. But catching fish, baby. Catching fish. Catching fish, catching fish, catching fish. That's gonna make a nice little dinner. Thank you so much. Fish is always the bonus. Fish is always the bonus.